Welcome back, Cutthroat Research fans. We have another unboxing. Worlds Collide starter sets. Gotta keep them pumping out. Gotta make everyone excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited for Worlds Collide. We have the tokens and the playmats. And we have what everyone wants, the decks themselves. Alrighty, so let's get to opening. The first one is Untamed Shadows Logos, and it is called Amara J. Bouvate the Fourth. Let me see if I can. If you guys have been watching, you know this is the part that I struggle with the most. Oop, I'm right there. Get that nice ASMR right up to the camera. And I got it. Alright, we have Fuzzy Gruen. Curiosity, destroy each scientist creature. The Feathered Shaman, elusive, fight Reap, ward each of the Feathered Shaman's neighbors. We have a Flaxia. Camouflage, creatures on our flank cannot fight this creature. 2 unsuspecting preys, deals 2 to up to 3 undamaged creatures. The Fittest, give each friendly creature a +1 power counter. Tantadlin, it's the discard a random card from your opponent's archives tree. Regrowth, Key Charge, always like to see that. Imprinted Murmuk, so your keys cost 1 less. And that's the Untamed. Now the Shadows. We have Into the Night. Play. Until the start of your next turn, non-Shadows creatures cannot be used to fight. That's pretty good. Yancey Gang, action, steal 1. Umbra, Skirmish with fight, steal 1. We have 2 of him. Pestering Below, deal 1 to a creature and enrage it. Mug, move 1 from a creature to your pool, then deal 2 to that creature. Chimera Eclipse, play, shuffle each flank creature into its owner's deck. We have 2 of those. We have a Hugger Mugger, elusive with capture 1, and then if your opponent has more keys than you do, steal 1. We have a Hawk, destroy an artifact, if you do gain 1. We have a Vinda, deal 1 to a creature. If that damage destroys that creature, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. We have 2 of him. We have in Logos, Neutron Shark, play, fight, Reap, destroy an enemy artifact or creature and a friendly creature or artifact, and then discard the top card of your deck. If it is not a Logos card, trigger this effect again. We have Dysania, your opponent discards each of their archive cards and you gain 1 for each card discarded this way. Seismo Entangular, choose a house. During your opponent's next turn, creatures of the chosen house cannot be used to reap. Remote Access. Use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Reassembling Automaton. Destroyed if you have other creatures in play. Instead of destroying, reassembling Automaton, fully heal it, exhaust it, and move it to a flank. We have 2 Wild Wormholes. Play the top card of your deck. Hey, hey, hey. That's nice. Twin Bolt Emission, deal 2 to a creature and 2 to a different creature. Tau Tau Vapors, play, draw 2 cards and archive a card. Oof, don't go anywhere, Vapors. We have Igor, one of my favorite cards in the game. Play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. We have Daughter, elusive, during your draw card step, refill your hand to +1 additional cards. And, oh, look at that. Look at all, we got the Double Wild Wormhole, we got the Cutthroat Research. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. So that was Amara J. Bouvate the Fourth. Now let's open this next one. It is Saurian Logos Dis. And it is Malcolm the Disingenuously Bird-Hipped. So he's got bird hips and they're not very genuine. Sorry about opening this off screen, but it's a little easier. Alright. We have in Shadows, Ring of Invisibility. This creature gains Elusive and Skirmish. Dusk Chronicles. If your opponent has more amber than you, draw a card. If you have more than them, archive a card. Hidden Stash. Just archive a card. Fidget. Elusive. Reap. Discard a random card from your opponent's archives or the top card of their deck. If it's an action, play it as if it were yours. Yancey Gang. Action, steal 1. Alright, we have Trust No One, which is steal 1 amber. If there are no friendly creatures in play, instead steal 1 for each house represented among enemy creatures to a maximum of 3. Pestering Blow. Deal 1 to a creature and enrage it. We have 2 of those. Kymor Eclipse. Shuffle each flank creature into its owner's deck. We have Javinda. It's elusive. And deal 1 to a creature. If this damage destroys it, steal 1. And that's a reap effect. We have Hit and Run. Deal 2 to a creature and return a friendly creature to your hand. We have Avinda. Deal 1 to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Then we have Ensorian Stomp. Deal 5 to a creature. If it destroys the creature, exalt a friendly creature. We have City-State Interest. Each friendly creature captures 1 amber. We have Centurion Stenopius. He gets 3 power for each amber on him, and he has Play, Fight, Reap. You may exalt him. Wow, he's a big boy. We got 2 of him. We have Tricerian Legionnaire. Taunt with Play, ward a friendly creature. We have 2 of him. We have Tribute. The most powerful creature, a friendly creature, captures 2. You may exalt it to repeat the preceding effect. We have 2 of those. We have Thero Centurion. Play, fight, capture 1. Praefectus Ludo. Each friendly creature gains destroyed. Move each amber on it to the common supply. Phalanx Strike. Choose a creature. Deal 1 damage to it for each friendly creature. You may exalt a friendly creature to repeat the preceding effect. Brutodon Auxiliary. It has Taunt and Hazardous 2. And that is the Saurian. Then in Dis, we have Eater of the Dead. Fight, Reap, Purge a creature from a discard pile. If you do, put a +1 power on him. That's an older card. We have Obsidian Forge, one of the key cheats. Sacrifice any number of friendly creatures. Then you may forge a key at +6, reduced by 1 for each creature sacrificed. And if you do, destroy Obsidian Forge. We have EE on the Fringes. Elusive. During your turn, after you discard a discard from your hand, you may purge a discard from a discard pile. If you do, steal 1. The Evil Eye. Keys cost +3 during your opponent's next turn. Malison. Fight. You may move an enemy creature anywhere in its controller's battle line. Then if it's on a flank, it captures 1 from its own side. We have Imp Spectre. Destroyed. Purge a random creature from your opponent's hand. Harbinger of Doom. Destroyed. Destroy each creature. Exhume. Play. You can choose a creature in discard pile and play it as if it were in your hand and belonged to the active house. We have Dendrix. Fight. Your opponent discards a card from their hand. We have 2 of those. We have a Binding Irons, and I've been peeking at this, but it looks like we got an anomaly. We got Ghost Form. That's awesome. Right there with... Let's get a look at that. That's really cool. This creature gains Invulnerable. It cannot be destroyed or dealt damage. This creature gains Fight, Reap, Archive, Ghost Form. This was neat. This was a neat deck. I really like this. I'm just looking if there's any like really good action effects. I guess this with Ghost Form would be pretty good. Just can't get rid of it and it steals 1 every turn. Or even just making a big taunt creature. I'm very excited about that. And that was Malcolm the Disingenuously Bird-Hipped.